Hello everyone. This is Mira Kelly, and I'm so thrilled to welcome Chala and Sasha today. So, welcome to both of you. I'm really thrilled for us to talk about how you met and where our journey started with you, Chala, how we all began, where we started from, and where we are now. And
Yeah,
so welcome. Hello.
it's my thrill to be doing this. I think we met 6 months ago, and somehow, while I was either on the treadmill or on the stationary bike at the gym, I got your YouTube webinar about how to attract love. And I'm a marketer, so I knew exactly how you were funneling me in, but it was so effective because I loved all the messaging on it. And it was exactly where I was at because I had been separated, I guess, 5 months at that point. I'm trying to do the math. And was, looking for a better fit after 12 years. And
Here we are.
That was manifested.
it's just like,
Yes. Yes.
just like,
And yeah, and where we started off, there was a lot of emotion around everything, right? Both the separation, both where you wanted to be and wanted to go from.
yeah.
So,
I was actually thinking about how at the time I wasn't even willing to finalize the divorce because I was willing to, out of fear, let it just hang. I know you don't know this, but sort of when we did our work together, Mira, it came to light that it was out of fear. It wasn't out of love. It wasn't out of. I mean, it was dead, right? The relationship was done. But anyway, so ta-da!
and so we were able to really bridge those emotions, right? Because like you were recognizing it's out of fear, and also there was the feeling of I want more, but how do I even have more, right?
Yeah, to define what more was. Although, I thought I had pretty good ideas, and you helped me hone them, and then you helped me change some of the limiting beliefs that were underlying them, which I didn't think I had that many at this age. And I found myself, and Sasha's like, turn it off now, because I found myself attracting more people at this stage of my life
They kept coming.
They just keep
in hordes.
Yes.
He calls it a forest of men. He doesn't call it men,
Forest of men,
Love it.
but yeah. So that was kind of what happened, because all my life I never thought I could have really some of those things that I wanted. Like, I was telling Sasha, I never really have been as attracted to a partner as I am to him today.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought I could get anyone that attractive. Right. And then he kind of said, well, maybe it's because you weren't that attractive or didn't feel that. But it's true, because I never worked that hard on my body as I did now. And I never worked that hard on my beliefs. I never even knew how to.
Mm-hmm. And that's really the work you and I did, right? Shifting emotions and changing beliefs, and honing in on what you want, and taking away everything else that was getting in the way, right? All the limiting stories that we all tell ourselves. And so how long into our process did you meet Sasha, and how did you guys meet?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, we met on Bumble, a dating app.
It's a dating app, which you recommended to me because women have more control.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we just started chatting with each other. And I thought she was a fitness blogger. And
that's what I put. And I thought he was a lot older.
Yeah.
And he had really terrible pictures online. So I wasn't really that into him at all. And so that we reverse. I always say he reverse catfished me, because when he showed up, he was so, and I then found out that, his age was even lower than what he said, which is like way younger than me. And I thought, and I just texted him just before meeting. we're just gonna meet as
Just
friends.
Just friends.
Just
yeah.
friends. And I was like, dude, you know, like, come on. And then, he showed up and oh my God.
I was hesitant about showing up.
Oh, that's true. A friend of his told him not to show up.
How about that? What was your hesitation?
But I drove an hour to see Chala.
True, he lives.
Yeah.
I know that he drove an hour just to see me.
So what was your hesitation and what made you actually do it anyway?
I got a good feeling from Chala.
Nice.
I told her I could tell a lot from someone's pictures. She showed confidence.
Analyzed.
She showed character and just personality.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was worth the risk. I was out of a relationship for a few months and I just wanted to be a yes man. I didn't want to let an opportunity slip by.
And I invited him, it turns out, to a singles event, which I didn't know was. And everybody kept saying, so did you guys meet here? And we said, we met on Bumble. It's our first date. And they said, you came to your first date to a singles meetup? But we thought it was movie trivia because that's what I came for because, I know my movies. So I was going to win. I was going to win that night. And he just got swept along. It was really fun.
Yeah, you guys both won on so many different levels. Yeah. I know that one of the things you and I, Chala, did was be clear on what you want in a relationship. And last time you told me that Sasha checks every box. So I wanted for you to talk about that because it's amazing.
I think, was it the second week into our meeting, I actually sent him an excerpt of my journal to you, which was part of our work together. Because of the forest of men who kept coming, right? And what in my journal, what I had said was that he responded with, I trust you. I know you have the highest integrity and, the best heart, and you will do what's necessary. You know what to do with them. I wrote that to you, that's what he said when an ex called. Like, it was fictitious, right? These letters that I used to write to you, that I still write to you in my journal. And he literally said the exact words. And he didn't believe me when I said, I just wrote this in my journal a couple of months ago and I sent it to him. Like, I sent a picture and he, then he started to get interested in what we're doing together. Like, a lot more because he read some of the other gratitude stuff. It was like, it's so powerful. And just the other day I went back to the original incantations and the self-hypnosis sayings that you had me say, which you give to everyone. That wasn't customized to me, but it was stuff around, he works for me. He works to get me, keep me, and have me. Well, he drove an hour for his first date and he continues to drive an hour there and back for all of our dates. So, there's so many things that I wonder now, like, he makes me his first priority. That had never happened in my life. Right.
Right. Yeah.
About how, he works out as much as I do every day. He cares about what he eats in his body, like all those things that were, in my list and in your list, like, ta-da.
And what is so amazing is that you and I engineered the whole process, right? What you're saying is the actual relationship, but also we started from the get-go. We started from the abundance of people, right? Like we were saying, Sasha, now turn that off because that's something that everybody says. Nobody's here. Like, I meet, how often do I actually meet, and how often do I actually even like the people I meet, right? And so we started off from there. Then we started with the relationship. So really, we have been very intentional with every step of the way, and really to a good cause, right? To a great result. And for me, it's such a treat to actually talk to both of you because this relationship is not just happening for you, Chala, right? It's happening for you, Sasha, as well, right? So in a way, we did the work for you as well. know.
He says, I manifested you.
But the best part is actually that the kind of person that you have now in your life is actually everything you want, versus I'm going to settle with a couple of things and be happy that I even have somebody. What is so many of us do, right? Oh, you want me? Okay, I'll show up. There's nobody better around, so let me start this relationship, right? That's how so many people go into this. And you gave me permission to talk about this, so I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah, the river.
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
This is what Sasha calls it, the river. The river red.
Forest,
Yes,
the river.
the river red.
So you mentioned that you have already gone through the menopause and all of that change. So walk me through that one. I'm stunned.
For 9 months, I hadn't had my period. I'm only 49, so I don't know if I'm going through it. I have no idea what's going on. But and all of a sudden this month, like last week, or was it 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize what was happening. I thought, oh my God, like what is this? Because I don't even remember what it's like. And let me tell you, I didn't miss it. Like, I'm sorry for all the women that are still going through it, but I did not miss that. And like, it's back, and I was kind of like, what the hell?
I heard her from the washroom yelling.
Yeah, and he was like, what the hell, right? Because, and then and he's like an inquiring mind. So what did you do?
I went on Google. I was worried. I started reading articles, and I just came upon a list of possibilities as to why this is happening. Why is she getting her?
And the most likely one was?
Well, there's like change of diet, there's exercise, but you've been doing that
for
stuff
like
for
that.
a long
So
time.
it wasn't very likely, yeah.
And I know the fifth one was love. It was
falling in love, yeah.
And I just laughed when reading that, because Chala, she just said that I'm turning her into someone younger.
Yeah.
So,
I that's what I mean. I hadn't read about the article, but I thought, oh my God, thanks a lot for bringing it back. I just thought the oxytocins, I just knew from being so happy.
You talked about that before.
Yeah, like, because you and I have talked about what happens when somebody's in love, and I've read all the books that you've given me. Like, one thing, working with you is I have tapped into such amazing books about self-discovery, relationship, the science and medicine of all that. And, so all of that taught me about all the chemical stuff that was happening when you're emotionally different. And so it confirmed it but not just to me, but to him. So he can really believe,
I was skeptical, but
you see?
After reading that journal entry, I didn't have to do much work myself to find Chala.
Aww.
I was out in the dating world for one date, and then
that's right.
The second one.
I love that. That's truly amazing. Truly amazing. And when you're talking about your period coming back, it really makes sense, because you have been saying, I'm feeling younger. You have been experiencing all those hormones of happiness and bliss and intense joy. And that's been over a sustained period of time, right? You spent the past, 2-3 months literally blissed out in love, right? Every time you and I talk, it was, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy.
Back, yeah. So beware, ladies. They're happening to you. Get those cans again.
Gosh, you and I are working on love, and turns out the side effect is looking younger, feeling younger, and your body being younger. How about that? How about that?
Let's see if it's gonna come back. Let's see if menopause is going to come back. I have no idea what's happening, but it's good. It feels good. It's all good.
Yes. Yeah. I'm really thrilled for the two of you. I'm so happy to see both of you so happy. And I'm really thrilled that all the effort in you and I I shouldn't say effort is the better word, but every time you actually picked up and you said, okay, I'm going to believe it's possible. I'm going to believe I can have my dream. Do you remember those times when we had to talk you into keeping the faith, and yet how worth it all was? And, I'm just really very honored. And Sasha, thank you so much for jumping in and talking to us both. I mean, this was the icing on the cake to be like, this is who we're talking about. And to see the two of you and to see your chemistry and to see how happy you are. And thank you so much for making Chala happy, honestly.
Most of all for that
She
one.
makes me happy.
Yeah. I'm personally invested in her happiness, so thank you. And
Thank you, Mira. Hello, thank you. I always with letters. Remember, there's a thank you letter. Like that's part of the work that I had to read the thank you letter to you about. You know what had happened and what I had to do. Like I had to. That was part of the whole exercise. And now we're actually on a like a testimonial call. That's just unreal.
Yeah. And so I want to invite everybody who's watching to reach out. Just email me. Just go to my website, mirakelly.com. And I look forward to creating magic in your lives as well. And thank you both for being with me and being willing to share how happy you are. For that, I'm so grateful.
Thank you again. And I recommend absolutely for anyone in the same boat to go there. Do it. Call her.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.